And count on with meteorologist Rob Elvington and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
And after hitting 100 yesterday in Huntsville for the first time in nearly 3 years, we only made it up to 98 today. Of course, that's the air temperature. It felt like 108 at times with the heat index, and the record high for today 102, so that was out of reach. But still, that's impressive heat. Now, you'll notice that Muscle Shoals only hit 94 this afternoon, and that's because we had rain-cooled air quickly move in here earlier this afternoon. And that's what we're seeing right now. Look at all the heavy rain that's falling on our Muscle Shoals sky camera. This view brought to you by the Thompson Roofing and Construction Sky Camera Network. We've had some pretty gusty winds coming through with that storm, but you'll notice that current winds are around 20 miles per hour. So it's breezy, gusty, but that's nowhere near severe criteria. 84 degrees right now in Muscle Shoals. With the new update coming down in less than 10 minutes, it'll probably be even cooler than that. So at least we're getting a break from the heat for some areas. And if you look close enough on the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, we've kind of got this broken line that extends well off to the north, kind of west of Knoxville, Tennessee, and that line kind of broken and sagging south into North Alabama. By far the core of the heaviest rainfall that we're seeing, and most of the cloud ground lightning, that's closer to the shoals. And this has kind of been sitting nearly stationary for about an hour to hour and a half now. So the concern now is ponding to even some localized flooding. So keeping a close eye on any information coming down from the National Weather Service in terms of some localized flooding. Here's what I'm seeing over the last 3 hours in terms of estimated rainfall from the radar network. And you'll notice as you get into these brighter greens and into the yellows, that's when we're starting to cross 2 to 2.5 inches of rainfall. So these may not be strong or severe storms, but they can still produce some very heavy rainfall. As we get closer to Lawrence County and into Morgan County, seeing quite a few of these pop-up storms in that broken line. This one now right over top of downtown Decatur, right over top of I-565, even parts of 65, and then all the way towards Jackson County and into DeKalb County near Fort Payne. We've got some of these pop-up storms. Again, not nearly as widespread as what we're seeing to the west, but all of North Alabama being impacted by these storms here this late afternoon into your Wednesday evening. What we're expecting for tomorrow, highs back up to the upper 90s. Could even see a few spots hitting the triple digits. And for your humidity tracker, still kind of locked in all these deep greens on the map. And one thing you'll notice into your Thursday, your Friday, and even into your Saturday, we're still socked in with some pretty incredible humidity, very muggy atmosphere, bringing those dangerous conditions. If you look close enough off to the north, we see a drop off in the greens. That's from the cold front that's coming in Saturday and into Sunday. We're still in the greens. We're not seeing those tans showing up, but at least a slight drop off in some of that just intense humidity. Peak heat index values, they do drop off into your Saturday and Sunday. We could go a little bit cooler on Saturday. It just depends on how quickly those storms move in by Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. Future radar, 8 o'clock this evening, storms starting to dissipate, so we may get lucky out at Toyota Field this evening if those storms quickly drop to our south. Thursday, we go through the process again, and we'll just continue to see these daily storms into your Friday afternoon and Friday evening. Big difference, though, on Saturday. You'll notice that the storms are starting much earlier in the day. Already seen storms coming in by 8 a.m. and really filling in the map by lunchtime. So that's going to keep those highs down. We could even see an into the 90-degree streak in Huntsville and Muscle Shoals if those storms roll up, let's say, before lunchtime on Saturday. Regardless, it's still going to be hot through the next 7 days, and we are back up to the low to mid 90s all the way through the middle of next week.